You know, I've been in the cage with some of the best fighters on this planet. Liddell, Silva, Dan Henderson, Arona. I still love slamming people. So I wanted to prove to my hardcore fans, people that still support me and my family, that if I'm injury-free, I can still be devastating. The knees are great. Both of them pretty much feeling like they felt back in my Pride days. Now I feel like I'm gonna show you guys that I'm back.
This is my opportunity to go out there and show the world what I'm truly capable of, and I'm gonna make my name off of beating Rampage's ass.
It's a big rush when you knock somebody out and everybody scream. And Joey Beltran, I'm gonna destroy him.
Biggest thing that he's gonna have to deal with is my Mexican fighting spirit. It comes all the way back from that Aztec blood. I'm gonna be out there, balls big, hands swinging.
The Mexicutioner, Beltran.
The Mexicutioner. I don't think that he can deal with what I'm going to dish out.
I know what's waiting on the other side of a victory over Rampage Jackson. Get into that 205 tournament, win the title, and live happily ever after.
I'm a true martial artist, so I can devastate and destroy my opponents. And it's not going to stop at this fight. It's going to keep going. My next fight, I'm back. And I'm still one of the baddest dudes on this planet. That's real talk. I'm ready to go beat some ass.
Our tale of the tape.
Look at the record. Both guys experienced 14 knockouts for Rampage Jackson, 11 for Joey Beltran. But Rampage Jackson, those are one-punch knockouts. Joey Beltran wears guys down for the TKO. Stylistically very different.
Back inside the Bellator cage now to Michael Williams.
Bellator MMA, along with Revel, Atlantic City now presents tonight's main event set for 3 5-minute rounds. And now, introducing first the red corner, at 6'1", weighing in 208.5 pounds. As a professional, 14 victories, 9 defeats, fighting out of Carlsbad, California, Joey, the Mexicutioner Beltran. And across the cage, his opponent tonight fighting out of the blue corner at 6'1", weighing in at 210 pounds even. A 2-time world champion tonight. He makes his Bellator debut, bringing an impressive professional record of 32 victories, 11 defeats. Fighting out of Irvine, California, introducing Quinton Rampage Jackson. Referee in charge of the action, Dan Mergliano.
All right, gentlemen, the center. Guys, been to the rules of the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourselves at all times. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. If not, no problem. It's up to you. Back in the corners. Let's go.
That was a quality stare down.
No glove touch with these guys.
Joey Beltran back in the Bellator cage to face that man, Rampage Jackson.
All right. Good. You ready, sir? You ready, sir? Let's go fight.
Our main event is underway, round number 1. Rampage stepping in early. He's in the black trunks. Beltran in the red trunks.
Go in shorts. Don't hold the shorts.
Mergliano telling Beltran, don't hold the shorts.
The balance here for Joey Beltran is he wants to put pressure on Rampage, wants to make him work, but cannot get into a brawl with Rampage.
Punches then on the outside back. Big right hand from Beltran. Already, Jimmy, we see Rampage Jackson in stalking mode.
In stalking mode, has to keep his head moving. He's got to respect the punches of Joey Beltran.
Rampage telling Joey Beltran, come on.
Don't expect Beltran to do anything different.
Beltran on his bike early. To set his own rhythm, not the rhythm of Rampage Jackson.
He knows it's suicide to just stand in front of Rampage. He's gonna dance, he's gonna move, look for the counter shot. If there's been a weakness to Rampage's style in the past, he's been a very hard puncher, but his footwork isn't always the best. A lot of times he follows guys around rather than cutting off the cage.
Rampage snapping the jab. Beltran not getting through with those punches. 3 minutes remaining, round number 1.
Good head movement so far from Rampage.
Kick from Rampage. Kick partially caught. Beltran coming forward. Into the tie plum. Lost it.
Wouldn't surprise me because a big part of Beltran's training is clinch up with Rampage, wear him out, drag him into the later rounds.
Knee to the body from Rampage Jackson. Heavy pressure, Jimmy, from Joey Beltran.
Keep that head position. Working. Give me a knee. Good. Perfect.
Lefts to the body from Beltran.
What he wants to do, put pressure on him, short shots. Avoid the exchanges. Get into rounds 2 and 3.
Beltran now driving Rampage back. Beltran throwing high volume of strikes. Measured pace definitely from Beltran thus far.
That's what he wants. This is his kind of pace. Going forward, pressure on his opponent. Rampage has to get off the fence to use that power.
Well, Rampage talked about a lightning strike win. Beltran talked about wearing down Rampage Jackson. That was his key to victory.
Rampage said he's physically 100%. The fighters are outstanding liars.
Beltran again driving Rampage back. Not giving him any space. Final minute now, round number 1.
Joey Beltran is the kind of guy, if you're not in good shape, if there's something wrong, if you didn't train for a long, difficult fight, you'll find out. He loves the deep water.
Knee to the body from Rampage. Right to the body from Beltran. Left to the body. Clever turn from Rampage Jackson. Beltran backs off. Center of the Bellator cage.
Nice left hook. I think that's Rampage's most dangerous punch, is that left hook right over the top of the guard.
Rampage swinging big now, knee to the body. Counter knee from Joey Beltran. Inside hand, and that is it! Perhaps 1 second before the end of round 1. And TKO win for Rampage Jackson in his Bellator debut.
The end comes officially. 4 minutes, 59 seconds of round number 1. The winner by knockout, Quinton Rampage Jackson.
You see the winner by knockout, 4:59. Let's go to Jimmy.
Rampage, man, give me this mic. I'm sorry. Give me this mic. I'm so excited. I'm back. Been trying to tell y'all. Y'all gonna see more knockouts. More people will get messed up. Everybody in my weight class better be shaking in their boots.
Rampage, a lot of fighters as experienced as you don't come in and talk about what they have left to prove. What did you prove tonight with the way you finished this fight? Tell me, man.
Hey, I proved that I still got it. If I can train hard, I can deliver hard. I want to take this time to thank all my coaches, man. And all my fans that believed in me. But I'm telling you, my coaches, they knew what I was going through. Dave Jackson, Tom Blackledge, Antonio McKee, he's one of the reasons why what y'all gonna see coming up. I'm finna start back slamming folks Everybody better get ready. I got Gavin Stewart, one of my sparring partners, and I got Bolo. Man, y'all have no idea what's gonna go on. I'm back.
Well, I want to say for everybody at Bellator, welcome back, Rampage Jackson. Great having you back, my man.
I'm happy to be back. I want to say, my family, I miss y'all, Yuki and the kids. I love all y'all. My family in Memphis, I love everybody. Thank you for all my fans who still believe in me, still support me. So start back training real hard. Y'all get ready.
Let's hear it for Quinton Rampage Jackson, ladies and gentlemen.
Dave & Buster's brings you our tale of the tape. Eat, drink, play, watch sports.
We talked about the weight difference. Cristiano Mpumbu on the scale, no weight cut, 199.8. Rampage Jackson, after a serious cut, 206. He walks around heavyweight size.
It's our main event. Let's get it started with Michael Williams.
Live on Spike, Bellator MMA along with Mohegan Sun, where it's your time to shine. Now present the main event of the evening, a light heavyweight semifinal in the toughest tournament in sports. Sanctioned by the Mohegan Tribe Department of Athletic Regulation. Chairman is Kevin Brown. Supervising cage side, Mike Mazzulli and Mike Murtha. Tonight's main event is brought to you by Miller Lite, the official beer of Bellator MMA. It's not just a good time, it's Miller time. And now, set for 3 5-minute rounds, introducing the red corner. At 6'3", weighing in at 199.8 pounds, the former Bellator World Champion tonight returns with 18 professional victories, 5 defeats, and 1 draw. He hails from Kinshasa, Democratic Republic of the Congo, presenting Christian Tantan Mpumbu. And across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner at 6'1", weighing in at 206 pounds. Tonight, making his Bellator tournament debut, the 2-time world champion brings an outstanding professional record of 33 victories, 11 defeats. Fighting out of Irvine, California, introducing Rampage Jackson. And the referee in control of the action, Big John McCarthy.
Jimmy, your keys to victory are presented by Victory Motorcycles. Ride one and you'll own one.
Christian Mpumbu needs to stay mobile, work the jab, stay on the outside. Rampage Jackson, get inside. Use that physical advantage he has. He's got more power, he's got to use it.
Christian Mpumbu versus Quinton Rampage Jackson, the winner through to the light heavyweight tournament final. Round number 1. And a fast start coming out from Rampage. Our fight clock is brought to you by Miller Lite, the official beer of Bellator. It's not just a good time, it's Miller time.
He's in stalking mode already. Don't expect Christian Mpumbu to bite on that and slug it out with Rampage. He's gonna move, stay on the outside, use his footwork. Christian Mpumbu does have his own knockout power. Very accurate, very powerful right hand. Knocked out Rich Hale, knocked out Tim Carpenter.
Mpumbu said, the advantage that I have above all else is my speed. He then said, I'm going to dance until I land the big knockout shot.
What Rampage has to do is use his footwork to cut off the cage. Can't stalk, can't go straight after Christian Mpumbu. So he's that boxing footwork to corral him, then unload.
Rampage in stalking mode. Mpumbu on his bicycle. For the second time already in this fight, Rampage gives Mpumbu the come on, let's go signal. Mpumbu gave it back to him last time, but not this time. Contrast in styles, obviously, contrast in body types.
Oh, nice right hand over the top. That hurt him, Mpumbu.
Rampage getting inside effectively with those punches.
Rampage had a lot of trouble with his knees. Christian Mpumbu knows he can make him follow him, maybe wear them out, make him angle coming after him.
Clever turn by Pumbu. And right back from Rampage Jackson.
What Christian Pumbu wants to do is make Rampage answer the questions he didn't answer in the Joey Beltran fight. Can he win a long fight? Can he win a fight in which the opponent doesn't stand in front of him and trade punches? So Christian Pumbu is going to be very cautious in this first round. There's a lot of mobility.
Knees from Christian Pumbu.
Work it out.
John McCarthy saying work it out. Growing a bit impatient. I think Rampage Jackson's growing a bit impatient as well, Jimmy.
Christian might just play it safe in this first round. Try and turn it on. Second round, third round.
Just saw the restart from John McCarthy. Trying to pump his jab.
Pumbu yet to land an effective punch.
Jack's not fully committing to that lead left hook. Final minute, round number 1. Light heavyweight tournament semifinal round, our main event of the evening. Outside kick, not much on that. Saw Rampage walking right through it, Jimmy. Getting in stalking mode.
Christian Pumbu pawing with that jab, but not unloading with it.
It was really more of a slip.
It was a slip, but this is not where he wants to be against Rampage.
And he's out! There's the stoppage on the big right hands from John McCarthy. And now look at Rampage Jackson in the face of Christian Pumbu.
Christian Pumbu is protesting, but he was out.
The sequence started on the slip, but Rampage pounced and finished with the right hand.
Short strikes, did not take any reach at all. No range, short punches put him out. Rampage still upset.
John McCarthy, as you just saw, pulling off Rampage Jackson. Still had more left for Christian Pumbu after that knockout win.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, the end comes officially 4 minutes, 34 seconds into round number 1. The winner by knockout now, a light heavyweight tournament finalist, Rampage Jackson.
You saw Rampage Jackson graciously then going over to Christian Pumbu. Definitely has settled down. He's now with Jimmy Smith.
You're not getting my mic this time, Rampage.
You didn't get it to me last time.
I've seen you emotional after a lot of fights. Never like that. Tell me how that knockout felt, man.
Listen, these guys, they think I'm finished. He said he's gonna retire me. I took that personal. Bellator, y'all don't know what y'all messing with. I'm a monster. I'm taking everybody out. Anybody stepping in this cage, they going to sleep. You next, you next, you next. Man, I'm the man of Bellator now. I took your spot.
That's your tournament final at 205, almost starting early. Rampage Jackson and King Mo. Give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen.
Fireworks for Quinton Rampage Jackson as he knocks out Christian Pumbu. And then fireworks as he confronts that man, King Mo, his opponent, in the Season 10 light heavyweight tournament final. Dave & Buster's brings you our tale of the tape for this main event fight. Eat, drink, play, watch sports.
Look at the significant 6-inch reach advantage for King Mo. Can he keep the hard-hitting Rampage Jackson on the outside?
The talking is over. Time to fight. Here's Michael Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Landers Center, Bellator MMA now presents live on pay-per-view the main event of the evening, the light heavyweight final in the toughest tournament in sports. Brought to you tonight by Miller Lite, the official beer of Bellator MMA. It's not just a good time, it's Miller time. And now, introducing first the red corner. At 6 foot, weighing in 205.6 pounds, the former Bellator tournament winner and world title challenger tonight stands with 12 professional victories, 3 defeats. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, introducing King Mo. And across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. At 6 foot 1, weighing in 205.9 pounds. The two-time world champion tonight in his first Bellator tournament final brings an impressive professional record, 34 victories, 11 defeats, fighting out of Irvine, California, originally hailing from Memphis, Tennessee, introducing Rampage Jackson. In charge of the action, your referee, Big John McCarthy.
Well, the rules in the back, protect yourself at all times and obey my commands at all times. Fight clean, fight hard, fight fair. If you want to touch gloves, touch them now. Good, step back. Good luck.
Jimmy, your keys to victory are presented by Victory Motorcycles. Ride one and you'll own one.
For King Mo, mix up the takedowns and the punches, throw jabs and angle. We talked about that reach advantage for Rampage Jackson. Use his power punches and the save your gas for the later rounds. He's had first round knockouts in Bellator. Can he be effective rounds 2 and 3?
John McCarthy said if you want to touch gloves, do so now. Both men walked away without touching gloves.
And nobody expected that.
All right, here we go.
Big John just being polite.
You ready? Let's get it on.
The bell in round number 1. Scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds, the light heavyweight tournament final, and immediately a takedown from King Mo.
No surprise there that he went for it that quickly.
Our fight clock is brought to you by Miller Lite, the official beer of Bellator. It's not just a good time, it's Miller time.
And they are talking trash on the ground, or at least Rampage is.
King Mo in the black trunks, Rampage Jackson in the black and camouflage trunks.
Not a good sign how easy that was.
The guard now from Rampage Jackson, now closes guard.
Rampage not often in this position. He wants to get space and explode. And easy guard pass now for King Mo. A lot of hip pressure by Mo. They're right in front of us.
Saw King Mo controlling the outside leg. Rampage back to his feet. Into the body.
Once again, going for that single leg, head on the inside. This time he hunts for the other ankle.
For the ankle pick, and he gets the takedown. See Jackson sitting up, holding the overhook.
And it's not just about getting his ground and pound going on top. It's also about dragging Rampage into deep water. It's great to be a knockout guy, 2 quick finishes in Bellator, but he hasn't had that long, grueling fight in a long time.
King Mo staying sticky, knee to the thigh. More big knees to the thigh of Rampage Jackson.
Don't grab it. There you go.
Level change from King Mo, and again he hits the takedown.
Man, relentless with the takedown. It's that second and third effort that's making the difference. Pro Rampage crowd is booing for a stand-up.
Can you see Mo controlling the ankle? Short knees now from King Mo.
It's a standard wrestling position. Not putting the hooks in, he's trying to ride him out.
Rampage back to his feet. 90 seconds remaining, round number 1.
Rampage has to get off the fence, has to get the space to land those power shots, and he has it now.
Rampage Jackson now coming forward. Big swing and a miss from Jackson. Stiff left jab. Feint on the shot from King Mo.
Rampage very low, being very cautious.
Rampage landed that.
Does not want to get taken down again. Very aggressive in his last 2 fights, but those were guys he didn't have to worry about taking him down. He could throw and not worry about the double leg. Cannot do that against Mo.
Hands high from King Mo, moving backwards.
Big mistake, wide punch. King Mo really committing to those punches.
Body kick from King Mo. See Rampage Jackson coming forward, trying to cut the angle, closing seconds. There's the bell, the end of round 1.
Takedowns were the story of the first round. Look at the single leg, dumped him. The others were against the fence, starting out with the single leg, switching to the double. Here, another power double leg, head right in the center of Rampage's chest.
Go, you ready? You ready? Let's get it on.
Jimmy, round 1 for you on your scorecard.
10-9 King Mo. Rampage was starting to get back in it at the end of the round, but most of the round belonged to the takedown of Mo.
The winner of this fight claims this Bellator light heavyweight tournament.
Ground strikes landed 15-0 in favor of King Mo. No surprise there.
Rampage acted as though that may have clipped the cup. Oh, if the Asman view was all right, keeps fighting.
That left hook did catch him. Mo hasn't really found his rhythm on the feet. He's been doing well with the takedowns. And as Rampage gets more slippery later in the fight, takedowns get much harder to pull off. Looks like King Mo's already cut over his left eye.
See Rampage loading up the right hand. Lands the right hand.
Oh, good left hook. This is the range Rampage wanted, coming in with short hooks.
Body lock now from Mo. In turn.
Rampage felt the ease of King Mo's takedown. In this round, King Mo has felt the power in Rampage's hands. He's fighting hard for that takedown.
Well defended from Rampage Jackson. Again, Jimmy, Rampage coming forward in the stand-up.
To a punch.
King Mo's left eye leaking blood.
I'm impressed with the jab of Rampage. It snapped Mo's head back more than once. That left eye is a mess. And it's letting Rampage box a lot more efficiently. He doesn't have to throw big power shots every time. He can stay behind his jab. King Mo needs this takedown.
Wide defensive base for Rampage Jackson. Then the level change from King Mo. Still looking for the takedown. Still can't find it. Good takedown defense, Jimmy, from Rampage.
Staying heavy on the hips. And as I said, as they get more slippery, takedowns get much harder to pull off. This cost King Mo a lot of energy. This is what he does in most fights. Rampage uses his takedown, his experience defensively.
Clever turn to the back by King Mo. Back to work on the thighs with the short knees. Boy right hand from Rampage.
Come on, work it out, let's go.
Call for action from John McCarthy.
Rampage lifted up his hands like, hey, it's not my problem. Go ahead and separate us. He's been doing damage on the feet.
Grinding forward and tight with the top of his head. Perfectly legal, trying to get in tight.
All his talk about stopping Rampage, he hasn't landed the significant shots, but that was a good left to the chin.
Left started that sequence for King Mo. Jump knee misses.
It's been more of a wrestling match for King Mo, a boxing match for Rampage. Good head movement by Rampage. Easy takedown that time by King Mo, but not a lot of time left in the round.
Now 30 seconds remaining, round number 2 of this light heavyweight tournament final.
Yeah, he's got to do a lot to win back this round. That was a knee to the body. That was legal.
Jackson back to his feet. See the blood, the heavy swelling above and below King Mo's left eye. Uppercut landed by Rampage. That is the end of round number 2.
Rampage aggressive in this round. Behind the jab, throwing power punches. Great look at the eye of King Mo. It's cut, it is swollen. At the end of the round, nice leaping left hook by King Mo. But the majority of the power shots in that second round landed by Rampage.
Our Bellator girls, Mercedes Trail, Jade Bryce, letting us know the third and final round is upon us. This is our main event of the evening. The winner claims this light heavyweight tournament and a world title shot versus Bellator's reigning light heavyweight world champion, Emmanuel Newton. Jimmy, how do you have it through 2 rounds?
All tied up. I give the last round to Rampage, 10-9. Whoever wins this round wins the fight on my scorecard. Not that the judges always agree with me. Keep that in mind.
The fighter's throwing on the inside. Hands high for King Mo.
The takedown of King Mo has made Rampage efficient with his boxing. He doesn't want to throw a lot of wild punches, a lot of power shots, and let King Mo get inside and take him down. Nice
left hook from Rampage Jackson. It's a level change, well defended from Rampage. Knee to the body from King Mo.
Mo trying to put Rampage up against the fence. Switching to the single leg, looking to turn and dump him. Rampage going over the top. Switches to the single leg on the other side. Great transitional wrestling, and he gets it.
Sucks in the ankle, gets the takedown.
Question is, can Rampage explode and get back to his feet in this third round? He spent a lot of energy in this fight. Might just hold on and wait for a stand-up, but that kills a lot of time.
Getting late in this fight. 3:05 now remaining, third and final round. King Mo driving in and grinding with the forearm, the left elbow. Hammer fist with the right hand.
Come on, let's work.
McCarthy just called for action.
King Mo not able to land any significant strikes from on top. Good turn by Rampage. He's got to explode back to his feet.
Following him through King Mo.
One of my keys to the fight for Rampage, save some gas for the late rounds. He needs it right now.
Rampage Jackson back to his feet.
Mo didn't do any damage, but he held Rampage down. He cannot spin this round on the bottom. And he's after King Mo again.
Center of the Bellator cage. The left jab misses from King Mo. That right hand misses. See that stance, Jimmy? Rampage Jackson loading up the right hand.
And he's also flicking that jab very well. He has throughout this fight. He's done less of it in this third round, though. I think he needs to go back to it.
Another shot from King Mo.
He cannot afford to give up another takedown. He's had some success on the feet, but Rampage takes him down, stays on top.
Work it out.
It's not going to be good for his chances with the judges.
Minute 15 of the biggest grudge match in MMA. Final minute of this light heavyweight tournament final. A world title shot to the winner. King Mo lets go of the body lock. There's the separation, the restart from John McCarthy. To the home stretch now. Rampage just missing with that uppercut.
Oh, nice left hook. Nice uppercut.
That uppercut landed. Counter snap jab from King Mo. Full stocking mode for Rampage Jackson. Looking for one more big shot before the bell. And that is the end of the fight.
Good job.
Here against the fence, coming off a nice knee. And Rampage trying to get those short punches going. King Mo very elusive at the end of that fight. A lot of head movement. He had tasted the power of Rampage. He wanted none of it in that third round. But King Mo did score a couple takedowns. Was it enough?
They are still talking. And can they have to be separated?
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance inside the Bellator cage at tonight's Bellator pay-per-view, will go to your judges' scorecards. All three judges cage side, Rob Hines, Kelly Leo, and Todd Anderson, all scored the fight exactly the same at 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision. Now, the winner of the light heavyweight tournament, earning his world title shot, Rampage Jackson.
You guys are talking at the end of the fight. You're talking now. Is your opinion of King Mo the same as it was before this fight, man? What's going on?
Keep it 100. He did better than I thought he was going to do. I got to give it up to King Mo. He a worthy warrior. But he came right out the back and took me down just like I thought he would, but still caught me by surprise. But rematch. I'm not happy with my victory tonight, guys. I wanted to knock King Mo out. Who want to see King Mo get knocked out? Rematch. Beyond Randy, I want a rematch. I want to knock King Mo out. I don't want to be satisfied if he's down on his Bellator mat sleeping.
Well, I have to find out about that from King Mo. King Mo, how do you feel about a rematch?
Beyond, you know what's up, man. Yo, right now, you know I win that fight, you smiling and shit. You know I win that fight. Nah. Rampage, nothing against you. Well, I beat you though, dog. You know it. Your corner know it. I won that fight. And Beyond right now, hey, cut me then if you don't like me. You know I win that fight, Beyond.
It ain't the years, honey, it's the mileage. 9 years older, Rampage Jackson, and a lot more fights than Satoshi Ishii, but he still has power in his hands.
Main event time at Dynamite 2, Michael C. Williams style. Bellator Dynamite 2 live from the Scott Trade Center. Tonight's main event, 3 5-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Introducing the blue corner first. At 5'11", weighing in 222.8 pounds. Making his Bellator and U.S. debuts, he brings 14 professional victories, 5 defeats. Originally from Japan, he now fights out of Leiden, South Holland, Netherlands, presenting Satoshi Ishii. And across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, at 6'1", weighing in 224.9 pounds, the former world champion tonight returns to the Bellator cage with an impressive 36 professional victories, along with 11 defeats. Fighting out of Huntington Beach, California, he hails from Memphis, Tennessee, introducing Rampage Jackson. In charge of the action, your referee, Mike England.
Right here, guys, right here, center of the ring, center of the ring. Okay, fellas, I gave you instructions in the dressing room. You got any questions, sir? You got any questions? Touch them up right here. God bless you, come out fight.
Goosebumps.
Are you ready, sir? Are you ready, sir? Let's fight.
This is not the Rampage who was joking at the weigh-in. Different guy altogether, has been all day.
Ishii has spent so much time with Gegard Mousasi. Rico Verhoeven to work on that striking. Mousasi, a huge part of his life. Named his son after him. He's the godfather of his son.
No surprise here. Satoshi Ishii doesn't want to get inside until he's ready to throw.
And again, the duality of Rampage Jackson. The stereotype constantly coming forward while out of control. Against King Mo, he fought a smart, cerebral fight.
The thing is, Rampage has to be ready for this kind of attack. Playing from the outside, he can't let it get him frustrated. About fight IQ and training with Gegard Mousasi, has Satoshi Ishii. That guy has an extremely high fight IQ. He didn't train him to go in there and trade punches with Rampage. Kick on the outside, wear him down, chop down the tree.
Rampage camp, along with the great young wrestler Jake Waste, and he simulated Ishii with the judo, and wrestling, all throughout camp.
Inside trip, beautiful. Exactly how you're supposed to do it.
Rampage wasn't quite around for that 70s show, but his show started in the late 90s when he made his MMA debut. That's a fantasy fight for a lot of people, Rampage and Tito. Talking about Wanderlei Silva, who Rampage Jackson knocked out. You'll see there's a few feet behind me.
Again, Wanderlei knocked him out a couple times. Those were wars, all three of them.
Very early in that Pride career. Rampage, the Sakuraba fight, and the way we're talking about it, you think it was a great victory, but you have to understand Japanese MMA. He lost that fight, but the performance put him on the map and made him a rock star immediately.
Yeah, it was dangling Sakuraba over the ropes, threatening to throw him out of the ring. Japanese fans love that.
In the last 11 years, Rampage Jackson has only been stopped once. That was by a guy named John Jones, and that was in round 4.
Incredibly hard to finish, incredibly strong. Remember, this fight at heavyweight, not at light heavyweight. He's got a big guy on top of him, a guy who knows how to use his weight, his pressure. Hunting for the Kimura. He's got to roll and engage his hips, and he lets it go. He knew it wasn't there. That's what experience is all about.
Rampage stayed calm all throughout, waiting for his opportunity to regain his feet.
Another nice throw. Rampage is very difficult to take down, and Satoshi Ishii has already done it twice.
Ishii diving in, and that is how our night at Dynamite 2 began, with Matt Mitrione scoring a come-from-behind knockout win. A very similar shot, walking away from Carl Seomanatafa.
14 fights for Ishii. 7 finishes, 6 by submission. He knows what he's doing on the ground. Whenever you roll with a high-level judo fighter, I hate the term judo player, so I'll say judo fighter, is, you know, great base. They know what to do with their weight, great submission defense. They know where to put every pound they have.
The veteran Rampage walks the fence to regain his feet. And now starts to throw. Good first round for Satoshi Ishii. When Rampage first made his appearance, people were still watching Barney and friends. Barney didn't give us very much, but Barney did give us Demi Lovato. We'll talk about rock stars that are here in the building tonight.
Rampage still claiming the center of the cage. Satoshi Ishii working the outside. He's out until he's all the way in. He cannot stay in the mid-range with Rampage. He's not doing it. Fighting a disciplined fight. We talked about it in the beginning. Japanese discipline. He's got that in spades.
Rampage tried to sneak in with the uppercut. Again, Ishii going for the trip, but now he wasn't nearly in position to get it. And you can see Rampage starting to ratchet it up now.
Rampage going for a quick takedown. Went briefly for the double leg. We almost never see that.
And Ishii again for the 3rd time. He hasn't been able to do much with it, but he's been effective at getting Rampage Jackson down to the ground, which I assume was enough for you to give him round 1.
Yeah, getting round 1, 10-9. Like you said, not doing a ton with it. I think he needs to pick that up because referees and crowds, they get less patient.
Don't hook your toes, okay? Don't watch your back of the head. Don't hook your toes in the cage.
Is it me or is Rampage breathing a little heavier? Was it early in this fight?
Remember, he's carrying more weight than he normally would, and it's a much bigger guy on top of him than he normally deals with.
Back in the head. Don't do it again.
Single leg positions. He had trouble drawing that leg in. Nice move by Rampage. He has to create that middle distance.
chest to chest. He has to work the Muay Thai clinch. He has to work his elbows, his short-range game, or else he's going to get taken down again.
A lot of people glued to the TV when Rampage Jackson was on it. One of them is our very own Corey Brady, who is invaluable in his help researching, getting us ready for these fights. He became a dad this week. Both of his daughter, Emma Rose, we're thinking about you, Ben.
Oh, spinning back fist.
If he had a little more distance.
Off on the range, though, a little too close. Well, this is more the kind of fight Rampage wants. Being able to land some stuff from the clinch and prevent the takedown. It's going to be a hard one to score. Rampage has done a little better work with the clinch, but Satoshi Ishii got that one takedown. See who turns it up with a minute and a half left.
Saw Satoshi Ishii for Ryzen in December. He got knocked out by Yuri Prochazka in the first round of that tournament, very early stoppage. Ishii, we talk about now MMA and free agency, and the big story in 2016. Ishii was a huge free agent after the Olympics in 2008. And has been the tradition in Japanese MMA. He didn't start slow.
No, they throw you to the wolves right from the beginning out there. They don't throw you any softballs. Fought Fedor Emelianenko, Mirko Krokop twice. Unbelievable. Paulo Filho, Pedro Rizzo, Jeff Monson, big names.
The Yoshida fight was his debut on New Year's Eve 2009. They just point you to the door. Right this way, young man. And you walk out and you're on a ramp, walking down the main event. Saitama.
Come on, stay busy.
Rampage is doing much better work on the inside in this round. He's landed some good knees, uppercuts. He's been able to prevent that takedown of Ishii.
Defense does not necessarily win you the round. This is a tough second round to score, as you said.
Time!
All even through two.
Have it all even through two. I give Rampage round two. Landed some more significant strikes in the clinch. Only one takeout from Ishii. They didn't do a lot with.
Watching this not only on Spike, but it's being streamed around the world. And with the time change, Saturday morning in Japan. And this is a must-see moment. Rampage back where he was at the start of the fight, trying to goad Ishii to walk into trouble. Already tonight, Michael Chandler, a first-round knockout, will become the lightweight world champion again. Matt Mitrione, a first-round knockout. Matchup with Ali Thompson July 16th in London, assuming all medicals obviously are cleared. Rampage Jackson in a tight one now with Satoshi Ishii.
And that's why I gave him round two.
That uppercut got through.
Uppercuts, knees. That one landed with authority.
Three times in this fight, Ishii has been able to secure a trip, twice in the first round and early in the second. But the longer the fight has gone on, the better Rampage has looked.
And single legs trying to control the head. The problem is the attack of Ishii in this position a lot of times nullifies the attack of Rampage Jackson. He spends a lot of time defending the takedown. Been effective in spurts from the clinch, but hasn't really been able to get his offense going. His worried about this position, worried about getting thrown.
Both of these men have been in the deep water with some of the legendary names in the history of the game. No stranger to main events, or either no stranger to the final minutes of a main event.
Outside trip, couldn't get it. It's the last place he wants to be against Rampage.
Stay busy, says Mike Ingram.
You can see Rampage is tired. Ishii trying to control that head, keep the posture low. Rampage doing a good job of working the ribs. Opening up the attack to the right hand. Ishii, no submission attempts from his back, not walking his legs up, just holding on right now.
225 pounds behind that forearm coming down on his neck. Ishii knows he has to get out of there. He's trying.
In sweeping position, but man, you don't want to commit that right arm. Makes it hard to defend punches if he throws that left.
Rampage looking for that finishing flurry. A very close fight in this main event, up for grabs as we head towards minute 15.
We'll have a reverse armbar for a second. Hips were not in the right position for Ishii. The problem with the scramble and creating space is it gives Rampage room to punch. Rampage not letting Ishii off the hook.
That one got through. Rampage smells an opportunity trying to set Ishii up.
He's in on the double leg, really commit to it. Switching to the single. Lets it go.
Does he want the distance here in the last 30 seconds?
Might just want to hold on. He's got this round. I know we've seen worse judging decisions, but doesn't want to go for it and risk something. Ishii looks exhausted.
A strong start for Satoshi Ishii, but the tide of this one turned early in round number 2. Did Rampage do enough to come from behind? Inside the Bellator cage will go to your 3 cage-side judges. Your first judge, Sal Diamato, scores the fight 29-28. He's got it for Jackson. Your second judge, Ross Swanberg, sees it 29-28, scoring it for Ishii. Your third and final judge at cage-side, Robin Veal, scores the fight 30-27. Seeing it for the winner by split decision, Rampage Jackson.
That is not a mistake. 253 versus 212.
There is no one sitting in this building. Main event time, Michael C. Williams time.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miller Lite presents Bellator MMA from Chicago live on Spike. The time has come for the rematch. Tonight's main event, 3 5-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. And now, first out of the blue corner, at 6 foot, weighing in 212 pounds even, a former light heavyweight world champion. He stands tonight with 20 professional victories, 6 defeats. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, introducing King Mo. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the red corner at 6'1", weighing in 253 pounds. As a former light heavyweight world champion, the veteran professional tonight enters with 37 victories, 11 defeats. Fighting out of Huntington Beach, California, he hails from Memphis, Tennessee, Quinton Rampage Jackson. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action, Big John McCarthy.
Gentlemen, gone over the rules, but back, I want you to protect yourself at all times. I want you to obey my commands at all times. Fight hard, but fight clean. If you want to touch gloves, touch them now. Good. Step back. Good luck.
What a surprise. 6th time John McCarthy has refereed Rampage Jackson, including his UFC title win over Chuck Liddell and then the unification win over Dan Henderson, which came 10 years ago.
Are you ready, Mo? You ready? Get up!
Notice Rampage bending those knees a little bit. That means he's ready for the wrestling attack of King Mo. He's getting his elevation a little bit down, and we're already seeing a little bit more spring in the step of King Mo. This may be the first fight I can remember where Rampage has taken a step backwards.
Remember, he got taken down early by King Mo in that first fight. I don't think he wants to walk into any takedowns, doesn't want to give away any rounds. Very close fight last time.
It was really a clinic on judging and how you judge a fight.
One of those examples of, hey, what do you prefer? What's worth more, taking a guy down and landing ground and pound or hurting him on the feet? Everybody sees that fight differently. That's something King Mo tends to do. When he's feeling confident, he's feeling good, he drops his hands. He's got to respect the power of Rampage.
Yeah, Mo looking light. Mo putting in a couple more flinches here. He did a couple early, he had Rampage guessing. Could put in a couple more flinches and get that reaction.
49th pro fight for Rampage. I've never seen it where he was not the guy stalking. He was not the guy on the pursuit.
Boy, King Mo trying to get his arms locked around Rampage just kind of backfired on him. He gave on up on that a little bit early. Generally, if you're a wrestler like Mo and you want the takedown, you want to push the guy into the fence, and there he does. He reaches down to the ankle, pulls his legs out. Guys, this is going to be a tough spot for Rampage. He's really got two options here. One is to get beat on, and the other is to stand up.
He's got to power his way back to his feet. That's when you talk about that weight being a severe disadvantage. Not going to have a ton of mobility.
Rampage doing a good job leaning on that fence. It's going to be very tough for Mo. If Mo wants to keep him down, he's going to have to let that ankle go. But if he lets the ankle go, Rampage is going to use that fence and get to his feet.
Got to keep the pressure on Rampage here. Throw some knees, wear him down a little bit. Whenever you get these opportunities, you got to make the most out of them. Rampage looking to get two-on-one wrist control and turn. Classic wrestling escape.
I think he's going to get away. I think Mo's lock is a little bit high right now. I think Rampage is going to bring an arm inside, get the distance he needs, and turn and face him. Great option by Mo. Mix it up.
Never let a guy out for free.
That's right. Never let him out for free. Give him a distraction. Make him pay for it. Rampage is going to turn and face him here. He's got good wrist control. All he needs to do is bring that left arm through an underhook, and he's out. Mo is controlling the opposite wrist. I'm not sure everybody can see it. That's what prevented Rampage. It would have kind of turned it into a hammer lock.
See, normally, King Mo would power and bring his man down. He cannot do that right now with Rampage. He's holding on, but usually there'd be a trip or a lift, and right now he's not having it. You see that? Trying to pull back to it, but can't get it.
How much energy does he want to expend here just going for that?
That's the whole thing. To get a 253-pound man off his feet, it's very tough to do, particularly when he's leaning forward into the fence. Mo generally, like from his college wrestling days at Oklahoma State, would drive a guy forward to take him down. Now he's got to pull him back. It's a little harder to pull than it is to push. And he's got nowhere to push him.
And in college, he was 184. And this booing we're hearing from the crowd, that is music to King Mo's ears. That means it's being fought the way he wants to fight it.
Oh, excellent job. Mo went for a dump. It didn't work, and he just pulled that leg up. Let gravity take it from there. Rampage is down. This is going to be very hard for Rampage to move if he can't get back to that fence. Mo's pulling him off it. Very smart.
When they fought in 2014 and Mo dominated with takedowns in these positions, 10-8 rounds were not a conversation. Now, in 2017, this has been all King Mo. Not saying this is a 10-8 round, but it's in the conversation where it wouldn't have been 3 years ago.
Yeah, I don't think it qualifies yet. Didn't get the takedown till late. Got it, couldn't capitalize early. So far, a solid 10-9, though, no doubt. No doubt at all.
Let's work.
Mo's being very disciplined with his energy here. He did slow the pace. He had a couple of spots where he could sprint. He did just enough to control this position. Rampage, great stand-up.
The other element of carrying 40 extra pounds you're looking at right now. The fights that King Mo has lost, and Cro Cop, his last fight is the perfect example. He won the first round easily, and he's just been prone to that one mistake. We thought, Jimmy, you and I thought he was up 2 rounds to none on Phil Davis. The judges obviously didn't, but he was clear. It seemed he was well ahead in control of that fight.
And there was a wipeout 3rd round.
Yes.
Very important to keep that in mind.
And guys, that's one of the problems with fighting Rampage is he's a guy, he doesn't quit. You say whatever you want about Rampage, that guy is a fighter. At heart, he is a fighter. When the going gets tough, he keeps on going.
Rampage hasn't been knocked out in 12 years.
Great slip there by Mo. I think Mo's respecting some power of Rampage. I think possibly something got through because Mo's keeping a little bit of distance. Now he gets into the clinch. He needs head position here. He's got the underhook. His head's in the wrong spot to advance. Could be looking for a knee.
One thing to remember from the first fight, he's felt Rampage's power before. He respects him. He respects him. He's felt what he can do with his hands.
Don't dig your fingers in. Don't grab here.
Mo's dropping down. Rampage has a hand inside there. Mo goes back to that ankle and pulls it out. Listen, even if he gets him down, guys, he's going to have a very hard time keeping him there unless he can get him off of the fence, which has been a strategy of Rampage. Rampage is the one that took himself here. He backed up and went, and now we know why.
Jimmy, you said it right. The boos here from the crowd might as well be King Mo's entrance music.
Exactly. The kind of fight he wants. Wear him down, slow him down, grind it out, make the heavier guy work.
Mo using a lot of energy. Rampage is not. One, he's got the size on his side, but 2, the fence is doing half the work here.
Yep.
I didn't understand his strategy at first when he was backing up for the first time in his career. Now I get it.
Used to be being against the fence was death, and a lot of guys are learning to use that fence to stay up, to not give up the takedown. That's what Rampage is doing, but the time is ticking, and this round is slipping away. Man, Rampage looks tired.
Our referee, Big John McCarthy, not seeing enough action there. Essentially calling it a stalemate, to use a wrestling term, separating these guys. Big jab got through right there. Jimmy, to the point you made earlier, Mo could put those hands up. It would not hurt him at all to put those hands up a little bit higher. That's what we need to see more from Mo doing, is more of those flinches. More of those flinches. Keep Rampage guessing, keep in reaction. Good slip out there by Mo.
Yeah, good movement, good feints. That's what's going to trip Rampage up. Rampage staying behind that jab. Usually he doesn't throw a lot. He prefers the left hook, but trying to use the jab, trying to keep King Mo at range, and that's a nice left hook. And that was the story of the second fight when he can hurt King Mo.
Mo needs to clinch here. Where Mo could drop down to an ankle and pull him out. A referee warned him for something. I'm going to assume shots to the back of the head.
I think it was the angle of the elbow, perhaps. I'm not sure. The back of the head.
Perfect example of the first fight playing out again. King Mo doing exactly what he wanted to do for 3 minutes. He takes a couple of big shots. How do you gauge what has more value?
And the thing is, as soon as he hits King Mo, Mo's on roller skates. It's easy to see he's off balance, he's hurt. No comparison in the power. And Mo, going for these clinches, hasn't been able to really have his way in this round. They've been against the fence in the clinch, but I give more to the combo that Rampage landed than I did the grappling of King Mo so far.
It'll be very tough for Mo to take him down here. All right, we're in the open. Now this is where those feints would really help Mo. Keep feinting, keep Rampage reacting. Another shot landed by Rampage. Mo to the clinch here, but he can't get his hands locked. Rampage drops those hips back, plus he's got a little size on him in fairness, and Mo can't quite get to his grip.
One thing Rampage has always had is pretty good defensive wrestling. It's hard to finish a clean shot in the center of the cage against Rampage.
Oh, wow, throw.
Didn't expect that.
He did not.
That's kind of a head chancery here if he can get it. Might want to spin him through to his back.
And in a round that may have been up for grabs, the last thing you see may be what decides it. The second fight playing out just like the first. This is not a rerun. You're not watching this on Bellator.com. This is all happening again. King Mo and Rampage. Jimmy, I imagine, let me look into your mind. I imagine we're tied through 2.
Tied through 2, both rounds 10-9. The first one to King Mo, second one to Rampage.
Guys, I will predict both these guys will empty the gas tank in this round. Whatever they've been holding back is going to be given to us in the next 4 minutes and 35 seconds. King Mo could use some more flinches. Rampage is going to stick to the same strategy. Get a little bit closer to that fence just in case the takedown attempt comes.
That was a reaching one. He grabbed from far out on that one. Didn't really have his hips under him.
Mo can commit here differently than he could on other guys. I don't think that he believes he's in danger of being guillotined by Rampage. He's really sticking his neck in there. Rampage choosing to get those hips back. Good wrist control. Put Mo on one leg instead of 2. Very smart. Now he's pressuring on the head. It's going to make things hard for Mo.
And remember, at the weight difference, another thing is Mo is going to burn a lot more energy in these positions, trying to take Rampage down.
Go back to round 1, how much energy you brought.
Yep.
Now Mo's in a little better position if he can get his hips under him. He elevated Rampage in the first round from the same position.
John McCarthy separated them in a similar spot midway through round 2.
You can see where that fence, though, is Rampage's friend. It's doing a lot of the work for him, and Mo is working against himself. Right now, Mo is driving forward, but there's nowhere to go.
Yep.
It's wasted energy.
Speaking of wasted energy, he just lifted Rampage off the ground and didn't get a takedown. Huge expenditure.
And had to set him back on his feet. Mo's winning this position. This is okay if he can keep this up for the next 3 minutes.
But don't expect Big John McCarthy to get more patient. They tend to break it up easier in the third round. Big John's no exception.
Mo doing a great job with his hips, great job with his underhook. It would help him to stick his head right under Rampage's chin. Mo doesn't have what's called head position here. But good body shots there by King Mo.
Rampage won the second round by landing and hurting King Mo. Does he have the energy to do it in round 3? He needs that to turn this round around.
This is a solid strategy by Mo. He's punching his way into the clinch. He's getting to those hips. Those hips are just too darn big. He's not getting his hands locked right where he wants them. He's not able to finish there.
Remember, Jimmy, another heavyweight that King Mo beat this way, Czech Congo.
Yep. The difference, he finished a lot of takedowns against Czech Congo.
Mo could go right back to the same position. Push Rampage in the fence, eat up a little time. He is the one on the offense. I think that's going through his head. That's what I'm trying to predict. As these fighters get a little tired, as they realize the cards are likely tight apiece, what is their strategy? And I think that might be what Mo's is right now.
We said at the start, it was so jarring to see Rampage walking backwards, not forwards, and now it's all makes sense the way he's used the fence.
Promise, he doesn't angle off and hurt Mo. Wow, went for the takedown on Mo.
Now will that backfire?
Good spin by Mo. Taking the back, guys. He desperately needed that takedown. One of these guys really needs. Look at Rampage just stand up.
Mo going for the big shot. Rampage has to know he is behind. He's got to land something big to get this round back. And in this position, it's not going to happen.
Which is why he went for that takedown.
Mo gets through with the right hand there, digs to the body. I suspect Mo's going to change elevation and just grab a hold of Rampage again.
No matter what time it is, he doesn't want to stand in front of Rampage and throw power punches. He's got to change the angle, change the range.
And right here, a good opportunity for Mo to get head position, and then he can start to kill a little time, catch his breath a little bit. He's giving up that head position, but he is staying busy with shots here. Mo digging to the body.
Does Rampage have it in the tank? Does he have the one big shot to turn the tide and turn the round? King Mo in search of that signature win. Has he done enough to get it?
Rampage does some of his most dangerous work right in the last seconds of a fight, guys. Wow.
In the first fight, in which this was so similar, in the final 2 minutes of that first fight, Jimmy, King Mo is going backwards, staying safe. He stayed safe here, but that night he went backwards. That may have cost him the round and the fight. He didn't do that here.
That's exactly what I think. The third round, he kept chest to chest, worked for the takedown, found a little space to throw combinations, and never gave Rampage the space he needed to land a big shot. And it was right here, going for the takedown over and over and over throughout this fight. You can tell that was his strategy, negate the power of Rampage by staying so close. Rampage couldn't use it. Round number 2, Rampage then able to get space, land some big punches. That gave him the round on my scorecard. In round number 3, would Rampage have the energy to come back and do the same thing? And I don't think he did. King Mo kept it close, kept it out of power striking range, went for the takedown a lot and stayed busy. That's why on my scorecard, he has the round and the fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we'll go to your 3 judges at cage side. All 3 judges, Sal D'Amato, Derek Cleary, and Chris Lee, all see the fight exactly the same, 29-28, for the winner by unanimous decision, King Mo.
Our tale of the tape, brought to you by Dave & Buster's, the only place to eat, drink, play, and watch sports. They are the same age. They are not, John, the same weight.
No, they aren't. That weight is going to make a difference. Even though Chael's saying the lighter guy has the advantage, he's the guy that's going to have to wrestle all of that 253 pounds. That is not an easy thing to do.
I got to be honest, I'm looking for something virtually identical, but haven't had it tonight. So let's get over to Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight from the fabulous Forum Live on Paramount Television, Bellator MMA now features tonight's main event, 3 5-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Brought to you tonight by Miller Lite, great taste and only 96 calories. And now, first introducing the blue corner. At 6'1", weighing in, 222 pounds even, a 3-time title challenger tonight. He stands with 29 professional victories, 15 defeats with 1 draw. Fighting out of West Lynn, Oregon, presenting the American Gangster, Chael Sonnen. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the red corner. At 6'1", weighing in 253 pounds even, the two-time former world champion tonight enters the cage for the 50th time, bringing 37 professional victories, 12 defeats. Hailing from Memphis, Tennessee, introducing Quinton Rampage Jackson. And the referee in charge of the action, Blake Grice.
Here we go.
Gentlemen, you know the rules. I do expect a clean fight. Obey my commands. Protect yourself at all times. If you want to touch gloves, do so now. Good luck to you both.
Referee Blake Grice. Fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. It's 8 right now. Soon it will be 7. Rampage, the American gangster.
You ready?
Here we go! Tonight's fight card brought to you by Miller Lite. Great taste and only 96 calories. Southpaw Chael Sonnen in the blue gloves. Rampage in the red gloves.
Chael's doing a good job coming out, utilizing footwork, bouncing around, moving. Big overhand left. He needs to keep throwing that, keep Rampage off balance. Rampage likes to tuck and roll and come in with a left hook or a right overhand. And when he hits like a Mack truck.
Tuck and roll, Mike Tyson style. Rampage has scored some of the most vicious knockouts in MMA history. Chael had never fought before tonight, and it's just starting, John. It never fought or even wrestled at heavyweight.
No, it is a different feel for him. But he's a guy that would fight anybody, anywhere. He has fought the very best out there. Look, when you go 5 rounds with Anderson Silva and you win 4 of them easily, some of them 10-8, that's saying that, you know what, you can fight. The one thing that Chael can't get hit is with power. Power is going to hurt him. It's going to cause him to stop his attack. And when he stops his attack, that's going to be trouble.
That overhand left has landed a couple of times early for Chael. Started training with Dan Henderson in 1999, a professional since age 19. The old Team Quest with Randy Couture and company. Big shots by Rampage.
The one thing that Chael's really got going for him here is he doesn't worry about Rampage taking him down. He knows that Rampage wants to stand and throw. Rampage knows that Chael wants to take him down, but right now, Chael's not forcing the takedown. This is a smart game plan. This is smart fighting by Chael.
Rampage and Bobby Rimmer have always had a great relationship. You saw some of the social media posts and digital media that we did for you prior to this fight. You can see they have a lot of fun too, Rimmer and Rampage. They clinch for the first time.
See, and that was a good move to clinch, and immediately Rampage turned him around, which is smart for Rampage. Chael has his hands clasped together. He's got an S grip right now. That's not gonna, there you go. That's Quinton Jackson.
Yep.
Yeah, picking him up, dropping him down, saying, oh, get up.
Why every time Quinton fights do we go Ricardo Arona?
Look at, he has a lower back made out of cable. It is unbelievable how strong his back is, and he can do that to anybody.
Round 1 of 3 5-minute rounds scheduled in this, our first battle in the 2018 Bellator Heavyweight Grand Prix. Chael tried the flying knee.
Nice move by Chael, man. He's opening up. He's doing different attacks. That's going to keep Quinton a little bit unsure and not so quick with those hands coming out.
Again, over the top. That left has landed, John.
It has landed multiple times, and that's exactly what Chael needs to do. Just keep touching him. Don't think you're going to knock him out. The guy has got a granite chin. But if I touch him enough, it will slow him down to where I can do whatever I want.
The winner of this fight will meet the winner of Frank Mir and Fedor Emelianenko. They fight in Chicago, April 28th.
That's going to be just an incredible fight between the ex-Pride heavyweight champion and the ex-UFC heavyweight champion.
Big country, Matt Mitrione, Ryan Bader, King Mo, the other side of the bracket.
Good right
Chael's
hand over the
striking
top.
looks sharp.
He's doing good because he's keeping his hands busy. He's not waiting. He's not, that right there, good attack by Rampage, but Chael is keeping those hands going, which is keeping Quinton from being offensive. It's a good attack by Chael.
And at $10,000 per takedown, so far Rampage is okay.
Good thing that Chael doesn't have to pay Rampage for the takedowns he gets. He'd be 10,000 down.
Again, low, high, and there we go, there's one.
This is a great position. Chael has outstanding submissions, but he doesn't have a whole lot of time left in the round. There's only 30 seconds left now. Quinton's gonna sit there, grab wrist, try to just ride this out from this position.
This could, though, especially late in the round, put Chael Sonnen up one glove.
Right now, Chael is squeezing more head than he is neck, and that's not gonna get it. Rampage does a good job of turning out, gets the underhook, but Chael can go for that guillotine.
Final seconds of round one. The former Pride heavyweight champion in Pride, 14 wins, 1 no contest. Round two, Rampage in the red, Chael in the blue. Big swing and a couple of misses by Rampage.
Notice that this is where that size difference, even though Chael says size doesn't make a difference, you saw how Rampage just turns him around. That is what that size will do for you.
If they break and strike again, Rampage's corner, Bobby Rimmer and Tiki were saying, look for the right, look for the right.
Right now, Chael's being hesitant bringing up that leg, trying for a knee, because the last time he got high crotched right up by Rampage and brought straight down to the ground. It doesn't feel good. It does shock the body, and he's trying to keep himself in a position where he's safe.
Ryan Bader, you know, talking earlier with Jay and Josh and saying this is, you know, perhaps the most exciting thing in MMA right now. I don't think it's perhaps. I think this is, because they are legendary fighters who want to continue to develop and state their legacy.
Well, they're both, I mean, look at this heavyweight Grand Prix. It's awesome when you look at who's in it and what it's going to prove. Rampage has been fighting 50th fight. Beautiful inside trip by Chael Sonnen to get the takedown. Now he's in the top position. This is where he wants to be.
So that's perhaps 20,000.
It might be $20,000 down.
If any of our fans on Paramount Network, CMT around the world don't know the deal, Rampage said he will give Chael Sonnen $10,000 per takedown. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter, though. It's who walks away and advances to round two.
The real question is he going to say, well, I got you down, so that's $10,000 off?
That's fair.
What you see from Chael Sonnen, that's what we call a can opening, starting to, you know, bring his hands together. It's not the smartest thing. It does open the guard. Quinton's in an open guard right now. This is a good position for him. Chael's going after him, trying to land the big shot, trying to keep his head up high. It's all smart, good ground fighting by Chael Sonnen. Here he's passing the leg, steps over it. Beautiful job of getting himself right into a half guard.
Rampage has clearly stated it over and over. I'm an alpha male, that's how I fight. Just surpassed the midway point of this 3-round fight.
Chael is in that half guard and he's utilizing a good shoulder pressure with his right shoulder. Going to cut right across Rampage's chin and neck, but it's not going to stop Rampage Jackson. It's not going to keep him from doing anything. Right now, Rampage is almost just kind of waiting to see if he can let the referees stand him up. Same Kimura that Chael tried to get Wanderlei Silva in right here. He needs to extend that arm, bring it back. He needs, if he can get his right leg over the top of Quinton's head, that's going to bring Quinton's head up, give him room to move that arm back, and that Kimura can happen.
Between the UFC and Bellator, Chael 6 fights at light heavyweight, 10 at middleweight. Tonight weighing in at 222, 222 pounds in this heavyweight fight against Rampage, utilizing the Turk, and nobody did it better than Randy Couture, his old teammate.
His old teammate, the one guy that Chael says, I'm afraid of him.
That was when I met you back in 1997, Shin Yokohama, Japan.
Yeah, a long time ago. All of us are old guys now.
Yes, indeed we are. Randy Couture, Maurice Smith.
It's really a nice job of what Chael is doing. His ability to position on top of Rampage. He's got great hip pressure down. He's got the half guard. He's not trying to move past the half guard. He keeps attacking that Kimura, but I don't think he's going to complete it from this position. Quinton needs to move his hips, start to shrip his hips out towards the left, and get himself back to either a full guard or start to scramble out of the position.
All right, for a quick second, put on your referee hat. Chael staying busy enough for Blake Grice to let them continue here?
Well, with what Chael's doing when he's isolating the arm, that's where Blake is starting to stall out.
Let's go, guys.
Final seconds of the second. This is Bellator MMA on Paramount Network. For Chael Sonnen.
Yes, it was a beautiful outside trip with the leg there when he got him down. And you can look at a completely different inside trip on that one. That's just basic wrestling, but he's doing it well.
5 minutes remain.
Rampage knows he's down. He knows he needs to hurt Chael. Good job of Chael closing the distance on him. Chael again gets the grip. It's got an S grip, over under. It's not a great position as far as getting him down, but he keeps on being able to sweep that leg. He gets a hook on the outside, hook on the inside for an inside or outside trip. It's working well for him. He cannot do it where he's got his back on the fence right now.
Stay busy, guys. Let's go work.
The winner tonight fights the winner of Fedor and Frank Mir. Bader, King Mo, Big Country, and Matt Mitrione watching very closely as well.
I got you.
1 minute into the third and final round.
Now, both fighters right now, neither one's doing much when you look at Chael. Chael's just sitting there holding position and saying, hey, as the time goes down, this is great for me. Quinton needs to separate and look for that big shot now. There you go, opening up.
Can Rampage do damage this close?
He can if Chael starts to just grab his head like this is not a smart thing for Chael to do. Chael's starting to do what we call a front naked choke, but it's not going to work in this position where he's at.
Rampage looking to dig in with some more body shots.
You get hit to the body in the right place, as we've seen in prior fights. Look at a body shot will put you down.
Aaron Pico, 2 body shots and his second pro win earlier tonight.
Again, not much going on, but for Chael, this is good. For Quinton, Quinton needs to start to move. He needs to start to separate. He needs to start to either throw in elbows or continue to throw those body shots inside, but he cannot stay with what he's doing.
Chael Sonnen has not lost a decision in close to 15 years. 17-1, lifetime in fights that go the distance. Blake Grice breaks them. They're in the center of the cage. This is Rampage's opportunity.
That's Rampage throwing him off. That's good fighting by Rampage. Smart of Chael to try to close that distance.
Big swing and a miss.
That big swing and a miss will take the gas right out of you. Quinton's trying. He's going after him now. He knows that he needs to land a shot that's going to hurt Chael. It doesn't matter if he's only trying to come towards you.
Two legends of the sport.
Come on, guys, let's fight.
We know what he's trying to do.
Absolutely.
But why he's trying to do it, John, the seconds keep ticking down.
My dad used to tell me, never play another man's game. And Chael is doing exactly what my dad would tell him. Don't play his game, you fight your fight.
It's a good body shot a moment ago by Rampage. Over under middle of the cage here. Time ticking away on fight 1 of our heavyweight Grand Prix.
There goes Chael, that inside trip again. Look at, that's just years of wrestling and knowing, hey, if I drive enough, you watched how he turned the corner with it, that's why it worked.
And right before he did so, Rampage put his foot on Chael's foot, trying to make him a bit immobile, but Sonnen able to counter and put him on his back again.
Did exactly what he needed to do for him to try to win this fight. That's smart fighting. You cannot blame Chael Sonnen for anything he's done in this fight. It's been a very intelligent fight from an intelligent fighter. Quinton trying to open up. Time's running out. He's got to move. He's got to scramble. He's got to do something quick.
Let's go, guys. Work.
This has been a superb fight by Chael. You can sit there and not like it. Referee's involving himself now, and Chael's actually trying to work.
Final seconds of this 3-round fight. It's in the hands of the judges now. Chael has not lost a decision since a pancrase fight in February of 2003. The Grand Prix is officially underway. Tonight's fight replay brought to you by Blackheart Premium Spiced Rum, the bold 93 proof rum that's edgy to the core.
Look at that position that Chael trying to take. There's a beautiful inside trip. I mean, when you're looking at how to do something, he's doing great things. Rampage trying to go after him at the end of that fight. Hits him with a big shot, but not enough. Time runs out on him.
Clayton Hires, longtime coach of Chael's. Ton of mutual respect, even with all the trash talk. These two great fighters. The official decision is in. Here is Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we'll go to your judges at cage side. Brian Miner, Michael Bell, Ron McCarthy, all scored exactly the same, 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision. Now advancing in the heavyweight world Grand Prix, Chael, the American Gangster Sonnen.
Big John McCarthy with Chael Sonnen, the winner by unanimous decision.
Chael, you just fought a bigger guy. You went and told everyone, yeah, it's not the big guy you got to worry about, it's the fast guy. I think you just proved that. How did that fight go for you?
God made 6 billion men, and none of them are as tough as Chael Sonnen, Frank Mir, and Fedor Emelianenko. Boys, neither one of you is the best, but one of you is next.
I got to know, if you get a chance, which one do you want to fight?
Because it's your first day on the job, Chael will stick around, John. I have no preference. I got the biggest arms, I got the greatest charm, and I do all the harm.
Doesn't matter who you fight.
1-on-1, 2-on-1, or 5-on-1. I'll make them all need 9-1-1.
Congratulations, your winner, Chael Sonnen, the first to advance in the Bellator Heavyweight Grand Prix. Take a look at those records, 37-13, 35-13. You have two legends in this cage that have been and done it all.
Referee Mike Beltran will oversee this Legends battle.
Obey my commands at all times. Touch goes now if you want. Very well. The sound of the bell coming up.
No touching of the gloves.
Well, there was a moment there, just a moment.
All the way back. Back.
Rampage Jackson's 7th fight at heavyweight. Wanderlei Silva has been at heavyweight before, fighting the likes of Mark Hunt. And, of course, the last time he was knocked out by Mirko Krokop in the Pride Openweight Grand Prix. But here we go. A rivalry that has spanned 15 years. Will it end tonight?
Both of these guys have always hated fighting wrestlers. And so I doubt we're going to see a whole lot of takedowns in this fight. I think they're going to stand in the center and they're going to sling, and we're going to see who's going to come out on top.
Rampage Jackson in the red gloves, Silva in the blue gloves. Silva had the longest undefeated streak in Pride FC history at 22-20, hold the record for most knockouts in Pride FC history.
You're seeing Wanderlei actually throw a straight jab, which is, it's getting through Jackson's guard.
A minute gone in round one. Both of them having been defeated by one of our analysts, Chael Sonnen, who of course will face Fedor Emelianenko after beating Quinton Rampage Jackson in the opening round of the heavyweight Grand Prix. And Silva winging that overhand right.
And I was waiting, there's got to be a moment, you know Wanderlei cannot hold back. He's like a kid at a candy store. He's got to throw those winging shots.
Silva losing his Bellator debut to Sonnen. Silva with 35 MMA wins, 25 of those via knockout, and he's tagged by Jackson. And Jackson leaning in on Silva. Jackson with 18 of his 37 victories coming via his power.
Power does not go away, and Quinton Jackson will always possess in both hands just dynamite. Good inside knee by Wanderlei.
Silva trying to deliver a knee on the exit. Under 3 minutes down remaining in the first round. And the first meeting in the final of the Pride Light Heavyweight Grand Prix. There was middleweight there. Knee knockout. Then, Halloween night 2004, Jackson fought much better, but Silva still knocked him out with a knee. Jackson's body over the middle rope, blood cascading from his forehead on the canvas, and then at almost, what is it now? 10 years, the
knockout
10
in the
years says that.
UFC fight.
Both of them, if you look at both of them, Mauro, that knockout at Jackson was one of the most devastating knockouts you have ever seen. And the same in return when Quinton put Wanderlei out. Nice shot by Wanderlei. That got through.
Right hand by Silva, again a windmill right hand.
And even in that victory, when Quinton lost in that second fight, even though it was a knee that we all looked at, Quinton said it was his hands that hurt me. It didn't matter about the knees.
That's the midpoint of the opening round. There's a jab by Silva. Silva already with a mouse underneath the right hand. Again, that overhand windmill right hand by Silva. Jackson closes the gap, pins him along the fence.
And well, what you're looking at is Quinton, you know, when he knocked out Wanderlei, it was that windmill overhand right that he tucked and rolled through, brought up the left hook, and landed a clean shot. That's what Quinton is still looking for when Wanderlei is throwing that big looping right.
Since their last encounter, Jackson has fought 14 times. And again, closing the gap, knee by Jackson as he pushes Silva to the fence in the final minute of the opening frame. Silva guaranteed that this fight will end in a finish. And he predicted that he would knock out Rampage Jackson.
Silva trying to use a plumb on, pulled Jackson's head down, didn't work at all. That's the strength of Quinton Jackson's style.
Exchange here with 20 seconds.
Oh, big shot. Quinton landed a big shot on him. That's why Wanderlei's moving.
Final 10 seconds of the opening round. Jackson saying, hey, meet me in the center of the cage. Let's do this.
All right, gentlemen, second round. You ready to fight? You ready to fight? Let's go.
And here in round 2, Jackson and Silva going to try to pop each other like the victor will be popping bottles here in this 4th meeting of these two MMA icons. Outside low kick by Silva.
That was one of the techniques I really thought Wanderlei would come out with. I think that low kick against Quinton, it's a lot of weight on that lead leg, but you got to be careful when you're throwing that kick not to get hit by one of Quinton's hands.
Jab by Jackson, followed by a counter right hand from Silva. 30 seconds gone here in the second. Scheduled for 3. In exchange, Silva shoving up. Now Silva and Jackson swinging for the fences. Vintage stuff from Jackson and Silva.
That right there is what everyone's expecting, Mauro.
Fisted fireworks here in the co-main event, round number 2. Jab by Jackson. Silva already taking deep breaths here in the second round. Moving up against Jackson, who lands the left hook, just misses with the right.
Yeah. Good movement by Silva. He's seeing it. It's just a matter, you got to get your feet moving and get those legs getting you out of that range.
I remember, there's that overhand right again by Silva. Years ago in Pride, asking Silva how long he would fight. He said, hey, how long did Randy Couture fight for? The MMA Hall of Famer, who, by the way, coined the phrase atomic butt drop when Mark Hunt fought Wanderlei Silva in Pride.
He's hurt bad.
Blocks Jackson.
He is hurt bad right now, Mauro. That's why he's got that clinch. He needs to hold on. Quinton should actually try to pull away, open up again.
My goodness, what a crushing combination, and Silva still standing. Tie plum. Oh, and now Silva trying to fight off Jackson. Now looking for, well, thought he might go for the guillotine.
Look, we both know that Quinton can swat, and he hit Silva with a clean shot. He's still there. That's saying something about Wanderlei still having a chin.
Jackson trying to put Silva in a quiet place with his striking and midway point of the round in the fight. How do you have it so far, John?
Right now, I've got Quinton Jackson up 10-9. He's the one that landed the more damaging shots in that first round.
There was so here in round 2.
There was moments for Silva, but Quinton's the one that did the most damage, and he's doing it again.
And now Silva using lateral movement, then resetting.
That left hand gets straight through.
And here's another exchange. Jackson and Silva. Jackson with the knee, under 2 minutes left in the round.
Silva taking a deep breath. That action's starting to catch up to him.
The action coming in waves. 1:45 left in the second. Jackson has earned his past 3 victories by decision, the longest streaks of wins in his career without a stoppage.
See, right now, when you're looking at this type of clinch, in this type of clinch, you see no one trying to take anyone down, no one trying to do any little strike. This is where you go, hey, work, I'm going to separate you, stop, separate the fighters, and let the action.
Right uppercuts on the inside by Jackson, and then Silva wings away.
I think Wanderlei needs to utilize his kicks a little more than he's doing. I don't know what he's feeling, but just hitting Quinton with punches is not the way to get rid of him.
Final minute of the second round as Jackson sticks the jab and gets Silva moving laterally around the cage.
See those little feints. Jackson's trying to set him up. He's trying to get him to actually explode so he can use that counter.
Jackson lands a jab. Right from Silva. Jackson ground and pound on Wanderlei Silva to the body. Upstairs. It's on Rampage. Rampage evens the series at 2 wins apiece. Rampage Jackson. Mamma mia.
Watch the replay here, Morrow. Jackson slides in, left hook, right hand. Both hitting it flush. Wanderlei standing there stiff because he didn't know exactly what was happening. That was not what finished him, though. That right hand right there puts him down, and then he goes after him. Wanderlei holding on the legs is not stopping the punches, tries to get his hands up. Jackson goes after the body, head. He's just pummeling him. Beltran's telling him to move. He can't at that point. There's nowhere for him to go. And ends the fight. Quinton Jackson, TKO victory over Wanderlei Silva. It is now even 2-2.
Let's make it official with Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, he evens the score. Official time, 4 minutes, 32 seconds into round number 2. The winner by TKO, Quinton Rampage Jackson.
Our main event of the evening. Both men with 38 career wins. The big difference, Rampage, 265 pounds.
That is what we call legitimate heavyweight numbers.
Yes, indeed. I think he had to cut like 7 ounces to get to 265. With the official introductions for this fight that we are so excited about, once again, here is the voice, Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bellator MMA live on Paramount Network tonight from Saitama Super Arena. The time has come for the return to Japan of 2 MMA legends. The main event is set for 3 5-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Sanctioned by the Mohegan Tribe Department of Athletic Regulation Chairman James Gessner, Chief of the Mohegan Tribe Lynn Milerva, supervising at cage side Mr. Mike Mazzulli. And now, first introducing the blue corner at 6'1", weighing in 265 pounds even, having assembled one of MMA's most distinguished resumes, the former world champion enters with 38 professional victories, 13 losses. Fighting out of Memphis, Tennessee, USA, presenting Quinton Rampage Jackson. And across the cage, his adversary, fighting out of the red corner, at 6 foot, weighing in 240.5 pounds, amassing multiple championships in an iconic and unrivaled career. He stands tonight with 38 professional victories, just 6 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Storyhosko, Russia, introducing the last Emperor, Fedor Emelianenko. In charge of the action, your referee, Kevin McDonald.
Gentlemen, this is 3 rounds under the unified rules of mixed martial arts. I want a good, clean fight. If you'd like, you can touch gloves now. Best of luck to you.
Fedor, Rampage. First time that we have been here in Japan, and what a main event for Bellator Japan, Bellator MMA, 2 of the best of all time.
Great fight. Let's go.
And here we go. Red gloves for Fedor, blue gloves for Rampage, who told us, and I quote, someone is getting knocked out.
Fedor strikes first. He's striking. He needs to be very careful when he is in that. You see the turtle position that Quinton has been famous for, bringing his hands up and just letting you throw shots, but they do not affect him. He survives those very cleanly, and usually he will come and he does a nice little tuck and roll. Well, he'll throw a big left hook.
Mike Tyson style.
Yep. That was a clean shot right there by Fedor. That right hand definitely touched the target, and Quinton felt it.
Speed, force, and physical stamina are still there when you speak of 43-year-old Fedor Emelianenko. And the hand speed evident early. Good combinations, John.
And that is the one thing that I've been amazed by Fedor is Father Time takes speed away from people. And still at 42, he still has very fast hands. Quinton needs to be very careful to stand a nice body kick. And that body is what Fedor needs to attack. Take the lungs away from Quinton by going to the body.
Good start for Fedor. 90 seconds into this fight. Rampage waiting for his opportunity to get on the scoreboard.
Oh, that right hand, nice head movement by Quinton to slip that right hand. The real question in my mind is if Quinton is unable to counter off of the shots thrown by Fedor, this is going to be a long night for Quinton. If he's able to utilize those counters when Fedor comes in, that's where he can catch Fedor and put him down.
Rampage has only been finished by knockout or TKO 3 times in what is now 52, so 51 professional fights. 2 of those by Wanderlei Silva. 52nd pro fight for Rampage, 46th for Fedor. Midway through round 1, and that uppercut lands over and over. And the return from Rampage.
Fedor doing a very good job of actually confusing Rampage about where he's going to attack. Big shot.
And it is over.
Big shot.
Fedor Emelianenko knocks out Quinton Rampage Jackson.
You can see that Quinton is still leaning back, wobbly. He's saying, no, I'm okay. He has no idea, Mike, of the shot that he took and what it did to him.
Tonight's fight replay is brought to you by the Marines.
Watch the shot here. Right hand just starches him. He goes face forward. You see a guy shaking his head. What is it telling you as the referee? I don't want to be where I'm at. I don't want to be in this fight. And that's why it was stopped. A good stop by Kevin McDonald.
The Marines winning battles for our nation and for all its people still unbeaten inside Saitama Super Arena. The last Emperor with his 30th career finish. 27th first round finish. 14th first round finish by knockout. Combinations.
Really a beautiful attack. He had Quinton confused. He had him confused about what he was going to go after, where he was going to attack, up or down. And Quinton started having that. You see him starting to turtle up. Eventually, if you're not throwing shots, if you're not being able to put an offense out towards your opponent, he's just going to have more space, more time, and more opportunity to open up and let those shots land.
All three of Fedor's Bellator wins have come by knockout, all in the very first round. Michael C. Williams to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, it comes to an end. 2 minutes, 44 seconds into round number one. The winner by knockout, the last Emperor, Fedor Emelianenko.
I'm here with the winner, Fedor Emelianenko. What does it mean to you to be able to come back into this arena that you have won every time that you've been in here? This is the 14th fight in Saitama in front of the Japanese fans. What does this moment mean to you?
Значит, для тебя, когда ты вернулся обратно в эту арену, и каждый раз, когда ты здесь дрался, ты выиграл бои. Что это для тебя значит лично?
皆さん見ていただきましたでしょうか。エメリアエンコ・ヒョードル選手、ここ埼玉スーパーアリーナでは14戦目でした。ここでは無敗です。素晴らしい試合を見せてくれました。
Конечно, я очень рад, что сегодня вновь мы одержали победу, и мне удалось порадовать вас, дорогие фанаты.
I'm very happy that one more time I was here and I was able to entertain you guys and make you happy.
Именно здесь, в Японии, и случилось мое становление как бойца. Здесь я завоевал вашу любовь, завоевал ваше уважение. И сегодня я опять рад немножко порадовать вас.
That's where I become real fighter in Japan here, and that's where I got your love, guys. And I'm very happy that I entertain and bring you so much fun again.
皆さんと共に今日この時間を過ごすことができて本当に心から喜んでいます。今一度ここ日本に来ることができたこと、そして勝利を収めてそれを皆さんと分かち合うことができたこと、心から感謝しています。
One more thing you want to say, go ahead.
К сожалению, моя спортивная карьера заканчивается. Возможно, это последний бой здесь, в Японии. Вот. И я благодарю вас. Благодарю за вашу любовь, за вашу поддержку. Ну и также хочу поклониться всем, кто за меня молился в России, всем православным христианам в Сербии, Греции и здесь.
Unfortunately and regretfully, I want to say that perhaps my career stops here on my win in Japan, where I started, and then I'm finishing my career here. And thank you very much for supporting me over the years. Thank you very much. That's the end of my tour.
今回これが日本の皆様に直接見ていただく最後の試合となりました。長いキャリアをここ日本の地で大きなデビューをして、そして築き上げ、皆さんと最後のこの試合を分かち合うことができたこと、何より嬉しく思います。ありがとうございました。
And one more thing, he wants to thank every Christian out there who was supporting him, his orthodoxy. Thank you very much for all your prayers. They were answered. Thank you so much for all the support and prayers.
皆さん、本当にありがとうございます。もう一度感謝を述べます。そして この大会、この試合の実現に寄与してくださったすべての方々に感謝したいと思います。皆さんに愛を届けます。ラブを届けます。ありがとうございました。
Ladies and gentlemen, the last emperor, Fedor Emelianenko.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Francis Ngannou. Subscribe now.